Hey guys, today I want to talk to you about getting through hard things. This came about because one of my friends had asked me how I managed to get through cancer diagnosis and treatment with a positive attitude. And, every day is different. I think it's easier when you know something's coming. And I pretty much knew. I felt the lump during pregnancy. My boob was huge. Nipple was inverted. Like the signs were there. The radiologist, when she took the biopsy, had told me that it didn't look good. I mean, I went outside and in the waiting room to my sister and cried and said, you're going to have to start breastfeeding or lactating again. She hadn't lactated in 8 years. P.S. She made it happen. Best sister ever. Anyway, so if it wasn't for my sister, I probably wouldn't have gotten through it all. But we waited. As soon as I got the phone call, I called her, and she knew in my voice. I didn't have to say anything. She showed up. The hardest part was staying strong when other people were breaking down around me, because I wanted to break down. I wanted to fucking cry, but I couldn't because I needed to stay strong. I needed to be strong for my mom. I needed to be strong for my nieces. I needed to be strong for my friends, some of my friends too. And so I decided, because it was just too much, it was like information overload. Everybody wanted to know everything and had a million different questions. So I created a Facebook page that I put everything out there. I sent a text to a few people, or a lot of people, and just let them know that I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and I was going to invite them to this group so I didn't have to answer a lot of questions. And that's what I did. And then I invited other people that I didn't have their phone numbers for, but I knew they'd hear through the grapevine. And that for me was a huge support. I'm normally a very private person. I don't like my business out there. I just don't. I don't like to gossip. I don't like to gossip about other people. So it was hard for me to put that out there. And it was really hard for my husband. He didn't want anything to do with it, just because he's very private as well. But it was kind of therapeutic as well, because I had all these people rooting for me. And so it kept my spirits up, and it kept me in a good place. I would cry in the middle of the night after everybody went to sleep and nobody could hear me. I would hold the babies and I would just cry. That was therapeutic for me to do it at an off time when nobody could hear me. I had my sister, who was just amazing. I mean, during chemo treatments, she, kept my babies. She made sure I had food on the way there. She sent me little notes. I had friends who donated breast milk. That was amazing. I had my sister who was able to relactate. I had friends come visit me from out of town, even up at the hospital during chemo treatments. I had a great support system. It takes a village for kids. It takes a village to get through a lot of things in life. It takes a village to get you through depression. It takes a village to get you through something like cancer. To me, I say, don't close yourself off. I know that it feels like that's the right thing to do, to close yourself off. But even if you open up just to one person, that one person can help you through it. That one person can be your person to help guide you and help keep you in a good frame of mind. Because if you don't, you probably wallow, and I keep saying waller, y'all go ahead and laugh at me. You wallow in your head, and sometimes you need somebody else to yank you out of your own head. And I needed that, because my husband was dealing with his own stuff, his own grief about it. He was losing his wife lost her hair. She lost her boobs. I mean, there was a lot. He had to deal with me sick and not being able to take care of the kids like I usually do. There was a lot of turmoil. We were just in an influx, and I'm not one that likes to be blindsided, and I'm not one that likes a lot of chaos. So it was just really chaotic. So those little things helped keep me grounded and keep me where if I needed to cry, I could cry. I could run over to my sisters and put my arms around her and just cry, and it was okay. Or my best friends would come visit, and I could just cry, and I would let them, take care of me. That was a huge thing too, letting go. I had to learn to let go of doing everything myself. I had to learn to let other people in. And sometimes when you're going through big stuff, you just need to let others in. You need to let others help. And I know that's hard. It is so hard, especially for us control freaks, type A, OCD people, but you need to. So today I urge you, if you're going through something hard, let people in, let people help, because we want to. And don't lose hope. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. Signing off.